Probably not the time or the place that you envisioned your first college start 2 or 3 years ago, but could you share your thoughts about Saturday?
This game is definitely something you dream about. It doesn't matter who you're playing. You just dream about being in a big game. Where lots on the line, and you want to. If you could say you're the underdog per se, and just coming out and getting a big win. That's just something that every kid who plays football wants to come and do. So this is a great opportunity for our team and for myself to make some noise.
When the starting quarterback gets hurt, there's got to be a little bit of panic that maybe goes around the team. Do you think that you earned a little confidence in yourself by throwing a touchdown your first pass and putting the team in a position to be one play away to win against New Hampshire?
Well, personally, I've never panicked. When John's gotten his helmet knocked off or gotten hurt, I never panicked. I feel in tune to the game. I'm on the sideline. I'm asking him questions all game. I'm trying to read the defenses on the sideline. So when I get in there, it's pretty much like I've been playing, but from the sideline. So, it's nice coming in, throwing a touchdown, getting your confidence up. I don't feel like nervous. So the guys respond to me well in the huddle, and it's like nothing ever happened. I try to make it so the offense is the same way.
How about earning the confidence of your teammates in you? Is that important?
Yeah, that's the most important thing. As a quarterback, you're supposed to be the leader of the offense, and you get the ball every play. You start it, you hand it off, you pass it. So definitely, you want your teammates to have confidence in you, and the best way to do that is leading the team and showing you can make plays.
How much different are you and John, and how much different might the offense be? In terms of the way you play, we know what he can do, and we think we know what your strengths are.
Well, you guys think you know what I can do. I haven't played much, but I still have a lot to show, and it's me and John. We're similar but different. Obviously, Coach Rocco said he's a bigger guy than I am. He's gonna try and run you over. I don't know if I'll necessarily try and run you over. I feel like I got pretty good quickness. Try and use that to my advantage. But. I'm still waiting to see what I can do in a full game, so it should be exciting on Saturday.
How eager are you, being that Lob is essentially done his career, that this can start you being a long-term starter looking into next year?
Well, it's never a good thing when your quarterback gets hurt, and he's also a good friend of mine, and we're in the same meetings, we practice together every day, and but this is what I came here for, essentially. Good coaching staff, great academics, and a chance to play. And I know I have 2 years after this, and but I want to, I don't want to wait till those 2 years. I want to, get things going now. And it's nice to get it started now, but it's not nice how it happened, but it's nice to be getting the opportunity.
Hey, Michael, you said in the spring that Florida Atlantic was a possibility and Ivy League schools were a possibility. When August came around and the competition was decided, did you ever think, man, I made a mistake?
Never. There was different reasons why I liked both schools. FAU was close to home, and it was a Division I program, and that was something that out of high school that I was big on. I wanted to play, big time college football and whatnot. And when I got to UVA, I was there for 2 years. I saw how it is. I played. I didn't play. I never got in the game, but I practiced. I was at the games. You see how it is. So that really wasn't a big thing in the whole transfer process. And then, Coach Rocco, I gave Coach Rocco a call, and we clicked from the start. And same with Coach Streeter. He came to my house. I loved what he did with his offense. How he spread the ball around, and how it was the top-rated offense when he was at Liberty. And those things were all, real appealing to me. FAU was close to home, and I would have had to sit out a year, essentially. I didn't really want to sit out another year. So this, at first I didn't even think about coming to Richmond. But, once I talked to Coach Rocco and came and visited, I liked the whole situation. I liked the academics. That was a big thing for me, too, and the whole choosing what school. So it was a good fit for me.
So what was that initial thing that made you call Coach Rocco?
Initial thing was when I decided I was leaving Virginia. I had a conversation with Mike Rocco, and he had told me that his uncle had gotten the job here. So I told him, I was like, you know, I might be interested in Richmond. You want to give him a call for me? And he gave him a call, and then I got on the phone with Coach Rocco, and then probably called him back later on that week, and then he offered me a scholarship to come here. So that's when I was really, you know, decided, okay, let me take that visit quick, and let me take a visit to FAU, because when I left Virginia, I didn't have much time to make a decision since the school started here so early. I couldn't go to the bowl game, and that was one reason, because I wanted to make sure if I wanted to come to Richmond, I had to come visit. So, yeah, that's how it all happened.
Have your teammates helped to give you an appreciation for the rivalry with JMU, other than it being the next game on the schedule?
Oh, definitely. I mean, there's definitely a different, you know, vibe around here just with this week, you know, them, you know, being a big in-state rival. You know, I've learned since I've been here, every time you play an in-state school, it's going to be a big game, big crowd, you know. Every team in the CAA is usually good. So, you know, and JMU's ranked #2 now. So, there's definitely a little heightened in the locker room, and the guys are definitely all looking forward to it.
Can you talk about just the initial frustration when you found out you didn't get the starting job, and how you sort of turned that around to be, like Coach said, one of the most prepared role players on the team?
I wouldn't say I was I mean, of course, you know, you want the job, but you know, they gave me my fair shot to win it, and John too. You know, John worked his butt off and earned the spot. You know, right when he brought us both in and told me, me and him, you know, who's going to be the starting quarterback, you know, I accepted my role. I knew, you know, I was one play away from getting in the game. But you know, I wouldn't say I was necessarily frustrated. I was more just, okay, you know, I can accept this role, and then I have 2 more years, you know, to lead this team. And now, you know, I get thrown in now game 8.
Anything else from Michael?
Talk to Aaron Corp.
Yeah, me and Aaron, he came down here the first semester I was here, last semester, and to work out and stuff. And he's good friends with my roommate, Kendall Gaskins. So we clicked off pretty well. You know, we worked out a couple times together throwing, and I've talked to him on and off. And you know, we've developed a good relationship too. You know, I've been able to ask him questions. So you know, him and John have both helped me grow here.
Did you speak with Aaron before you transferred?
No. I had just known about him from coming from USC and how he had just transferred.
Will John be there on the sideline with you Saturday? Do you anticipate?
Yeah, he'll be there. You know, I told him, you know, I need him out there. I need him to help me with, you know, be my eyes out there, and you know, that I would help do the same with him. You know, I would look at the coverages, make sure he saw what I saw, you know, or vice versa. And you know, he's definitely going to be, you know, on me. He told me, you know, he's going to make sure, you know, we win out and do what we have to do.
Thank you, Michael.
Mm-hmm.